great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
Slot receivers headed left. Baker now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Chris Godwin. A 12-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Completes this one to Otten. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Complete to Cade Otten. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
First down, here's Baker. He's got it over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running the 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
This is Irving on second. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
The ball carrier taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Offense to the line. Second down. They'll run here following the penalty. Down to the 10. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. D. Eskridge to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And leading them, the final QB taken in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Texas, the rookie, Quinn Ewers.
Okay, you watch Quinn Ewers throw a football, and I got to do it a bunch collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had to overcome some injuries over his time collegiately, but he's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire it.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Escapes a defender. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Connects with the open man downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Throwing again is Baker. He's got a Minkah. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Baker now off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Buccaneer first down.
Irving on the inside give. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled on the play by the first rounder out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Dolphins 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Eskridge on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. They bring Westbrook-Akine in motion left. Play action, Ewers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Slot man motioned over. They fake the handoff. Now Wirfs. Caught by Washington, left side. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Tackle is made by the rookie out of Notre Dame, Benjamin Morrison.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Cameron Johnson back deep to receive this one for the Bucs. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Once again, Irving. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down,
1st and 10 from the 43. Mayfield to throw. Short pass brought in. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Complete to Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
He's got Evans once again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
To number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motion man left is Egbuka. Baker throwing again. Brings it in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd down, give to Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers grow their early lead to 13.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
The point
after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Eskridge on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing now off the play action. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, the football's loose. The Buccaneers pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
From the red zone now. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through one. 21-7 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead off the turnover. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21.
28, Dolphins 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's Ewers to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. Works the sideline to the 30. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll motion the slot man right. They go play action on 1st down. Complete right side to Washington. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to Malik Washington. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To throw, Ewers. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Wirfs. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Deep to return this one is Cameron Johnson. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, because safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Irving on the counter. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
From the gun, Mayfield. Evans brings in the slant. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Irving trying to run for the 1st. And he'll get it up to the 27. That's good for a couple of yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. And a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
To number 13, Mike Evans. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Baker. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. That one's Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Minkah, the intended target. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Miami offense headed out there now. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Dumps it off to Achane. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action, Ewers. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Johnson waiting on it. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, then you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
1st down, here's Baker. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it! Drug the feet! That's a catch!
Complete to Minkah. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. bring a tight end in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on third down, it's once again 10 to go. Third and long, they're going to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Achane in the inside give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Achane again. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. From the shotgun, Wirfs finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Dean on the tackle. Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Wirfs. They'll drop this down to Achane. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Avonte David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, here's Ewers. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Ewers to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Ewers now to throw. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And it gets a fraction closer as it leads down to 18.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Eskridge on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
By Chris Braswell. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Punting unit out now. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Looking middle, and Godwin's got it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Baker now off the play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half.
Buccaneers.
Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
35. Dolphins 10.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Eskridge on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Dolphins and a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
The tackle by Benjamin Morrison. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They send a man in motion. They'll go play action. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Tackled by big Logan Hall.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's yours. Finds the in route, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now it's yours. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Throwing now. It's yours. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. And he couldn't do it.
Roughing the passer, defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. They'll run here following the penalty. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 6-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now stick with Achane. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it an 18-point game.
35. Dolphins 17.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Baker now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brought in at the 41. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play. He's going to illuminate it to his team and show the...
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, he loses the football. And this one belongs to the Bucs. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling on to this lead.
Dolphins 17.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Eskridge on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the rock.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Wirfs. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Play action, Wirfs. He's going to... Oh, no! He lost control of another one! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Buccaneers send receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, here's Baker. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield sucks it, starts running. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers continue adding on to that lead.
Dolphins 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wirfs. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You're trading a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Wirfs. Loses it again. And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
A loss of 17 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Now they send their back in motion right. And a defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. He just keeps finding Evans. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards. Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, Irving. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands. And it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
On fourth down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Eskridge on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Ewers to throw. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing here, Ewers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Ewers now to throw. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. To throw, Ewers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving now. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Wirfs throwing out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Robinson on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Baker now off the play fake. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On the give, this is Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one gains 7. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's good.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, half the hay is in the barn when you get 5 on 1st down, and now they're in such a good spot where you can attack those other 5 yards in any way you want.
At the 33-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's good to Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Buccaneers started celebrating this win a while ago. Irving on the counter. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
The motion at tight end left. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. It's inside the 10. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the fourth.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins 24.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Achane from the pistol. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Achane again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. Man in motion here. From the shotgun, it's Wirfs. This is complete to Waller. And he's tackled for a short gain. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we say so long from Miami.